Namaste and welcome to this episode of the Thursday Thoughts. Did I say thoughts? Yeah, of course, without thoughts, there are no words. Without words, there is no talk. But I would write to call it a travelogue. Yeah, there was a small travelogue. We had the opportunity, the golden opportunity to go on a pilgrimage, very small pilgrimage, into the nearby state of Andhra Pradesh from Telangana. We stay in Hyderabad. So we seven people, we just set out to visit what is known as the Pancharamams. Of course, we let me put it straight that we did not visit the Pancharamams. Pancha is five. We visited only four of the Pancharamam. That is Chaturrama. We can call it like a Chaturrama. So what are these Pancharamams? They are all dedicated to Lord Shiva. Okay, that is the first thing. And the second thing is that how it came into existence. The legend goes like this. As always, Sagara Manthana, Devatas versus the demons or Asuras. So Tarakasura is very difficult to defeat. So Kartikeya is not able to understand how to kill him, how to finish him. So Vishnu comes and tells, no, no, you cannot do it like that. You have to, like what is happening is whenever he's making him into pieces, they are all coming together like Ravana's heads. So what to do? He said, you just watch. He has got a chest. On the chest, he has got a lingam. A lingam, there is a replica of a lingam, and that is protecting him, because of which none of the devatas or gods are able to kill him or finish him. So you have to get rid of that, remove that from his body. So he does that, but he makes it into so many pieces, but again they are coming together. Then Lord Vishnu comes and tells, no, what you have to do is, once you make it into pieces, you make sure that each piece is worshipped in a temple. A temple is consecrated, and people are worshipping, so that there is no chance for the pieces to come together. So there were five pieces and the five aramams. That is what is Pancharamam. The first one is, of course, I'll just list out the five. Um, the first one is Amararamam, that is near Amaravati in Guntur district, which we could not go. We visited Chaturrama. The second in the Pancharamams are Draksharamam, then we have Someshwara then we have Kumara Ramam, and we have got what is known as Kshira Ramam. So these four we could visit. In addition to that, some other temples also we visited. So in the same nearby areas. So we took a journey from Hyderabad to Bhimavaram. Bhimavaram was our first stop. Bhimavaram, we had the darshan of Maullamma Devi, that is Ammavaru. Ammavaru is the local deity or goddess, the village goddess. Mauru means it is our village. So she was so beautiful, so graceful, and such a huge face of hers. She blessed all of us with her smile and grace. So that was the first temple. And then we went to Someshwar Ramam or Soma Ramam. As we all know, what is Soma? Soma is, in the week, the Somavar is Monday. Monday has been derived from moon. Yes, it is the moon. And there is a small pond nearby, which is known as Chandra. Chandrakundam. In the Chandrakundam, when moon, the god moon came and took a dip, he was absolved of all his sins. That is how the Shiva there is known as Someswara. So, and as the legend goes, as the lunar month progresses from a new moon night, that is Amavasya, to a brightest night of Purnami, the Shivalinga also, from dark, it changes its color to white like Spatika, or like crystal, white crystal. So that is how the legend goes of Someshwar Ramam. And there, of course, the deity, the goddess is Parvati. Then next we went to Kshira Ramam. Kshira Ramam, as the legend goes, Kartikeya was fighting, and he donates the Sudarshana Chakra to Lord Vishnu, and Shiva is so happy. So he, as boon to the warrior Kartika, he gives lot of milk and all that. So as a reward to his good warring capabilities, so he gets milk. That is why it is known as Kshira Ramam. And even in the cohort everywhere is Parvati, one or different names of Parvati. After Kshira Ramam, we visited what is known as Antarvedi. What is Antarvedi? Antarvedi, if you check, you may find that it is the meeting point of Godavari River with the Bay of Bengal. I'm afraid it's not correct. It is the tributary, one of the tributaries of Godavari, namely Vashishta Godavari joins Bay of Bengal near Antarvedi. And we went to the sea beach there and took a lot of photographs. We had darshan of Lakshmi Narasimha Swami, and there Antarvedi, there is one more temple. It is known that the sister of Lakshmi Narasimha Devi was always fighting with brother. She was never happy, as in a traditional domestic affairs it happens. So Lakshmi Narasimha Swami tells, you go out of this village, stay outside the village. So that is where she stays. Her temple is there, and if you don't have darshan of this particular sister, who's known as Gurralakkamma. That is, Gurralakka is the sister of which rides on horse, Ashwarudha Devi. So we had darshan of her. So hopefully we get the good the results of having darshan of Lakshmi Narasimha Swami. Then of course we went to Sri Pitham, nearby the Pithapuram. Sri Pitham is again dedicated to goddess, and you have got puja. They are conducting one full month of puja. It is an ashram of Paripurnananda Swami. So Paripurnananda Swami we could not meet, of course, but we saw how they are nurturing our culture. Small kids dressed in saffron, they were reciting Vedas and all that. So we may be successful in sending the European Space Agency Proba 3. Today only it has happened, our Indian Space Research Organization, but we are, kudos to them, they have done a great job, but we are deeply rooted in our tradition, our culture. Veda is what is our culture. So they are learning that. So we just had a darshan of that, and you have pujas of Lakshmi, Saraswati and Parvati, all Devis. So after Sri Pitham, this is called Sri Pitham, we went to what is known as Draksharamam. Draksharamam, you would guess that it is something to do with Angur. Draksha is Angur or grapes, but I'm afraid it is also an Apavransha. Apavransha means slight modification. It's actually Daksharamam. Daksha is a capable warrior. Daksha Senapati, they say, like that. So we have the father-in-law of Lord Shiva, who's the Daksha Prajapati, and he is the father of the divine father, the loving father of the spiritual spouse of Lord Shiva, that is Sati Devi. So that is how Daksha, and the Draksharamam also is known as the Dakshina Kashi. It is known as the Dakshina Kashi. It's a huge temple having a huge surrounding, and of course a very tall, maybe 150 feet tall linga, Shiva linga. So then we went to, of course, the last of the Pancharamams, the Chaturramam, in fact, that is Kumar Rama, and we had darshan there, and the deity, the goddess there is Bala Tripura Sundari. Then immediately we moved on to our next leg of our tour, and you know what it is? It is a trip to Vizag, and from Vizag we booked the Vista Dome to visit none other than the Aruku Valley, which was there in our mind for such a long time. 40 years it took for me to Vizag. I was going even before I joined engineering college or I joined a job, but this is the first time we went. We booked a ticket in the Vista Dome with glass windows, and we were enjoying the greenery, the in the lap of nature. Yeah, we had darshan of the Chaturramas and the Adi Purusha. Now it was the turn of Prakriti, and we were so caressingly taken into the lap of nature and the Eastern Ghats around 1300 meters. This Aruku Valley and beautiful. I wish I could show you the photographs that I have taken. Yeah, I have taken only on the mobile, but it has. I mean, it gives a great feeling. The nature that the Prakriti that we could come across. And from there we went to, in the Aruku Valley, we went to the Burra Caves. Burra is a hole in Oriya. So Burra Caves, where, as you all know, the calcium will be eaten away by water, the rainwater. There is a small stream that will eat into the calcium deposits, and it will build up a small spear like thing from ground. When it comes, it is called stalagmite. When top it comes, it is the stalactite. So we didn't go much deeper into the caves because it was already evening, and we came back. And next we took the famous Vande Bharat Express from Vishakhapatnam back to Hyderabad. And what an express. So overall, it was such a great pilgrimage. We had every moment to cherish, and it was such a memorable trip we had. So I suggest no need to go to far off places like Thailand or USA, UK, Australia. You visit the nearby temples. You try to understand the nearby goddesses, the stories behind that. It is such a beautiful feeling. So I remember we went to the Kulu Manali in the year 2011. There in the bus, Southern Travels bus, me and my wife were the senior most, and all were almost newly married, intermediate students, couples and all that, and we were like father figures. And here in this trip, we were the youngest, 60 plus, and myself and my wife, we were the youngest. So I mean, a pilgrimage is pilgrimage, whatever. A tour is a tour. So it's a travelogue, small travelogue I thought of sharing, and sometime later I would like to share the photographs. Kindly watch out in this column, in this my channel, so that it was a fantastic. Kindly grasp your time and go to a nearby place and visit with friends, with relatives. You will enjoy, you will love it, and that is the way to live. We could do that again because of God. I mean, as it is called, every temple has got story, and as it is told, Hari Ananta, Hari Katha Ananta. Like here, of course, we went to all the Shiva temples. So Hara Ananta, Hara Katha Ananta, Hari Hara, all are same. So kindly take care and go visit a place and put photographs of your trips, and all your friends, relatives will enjoy it. Till we meet next time, take care. God bless. Bye bye.